Tensions between the United States and Venezuela are reaching their highest point in years after reports that President Donald Trump held a secret phone call with Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro late last week. The New York Times says the two leaders discussed the possibility of a future meeting despite Washington's rapidly escalating pressure campaign. The conversation comes at a moment when the Trump administration has formally designated Maduro and his inner circle as members of a foreign terrorist organization, labeling them the Cartel de los Soles. The U.S. accuses the Venezuelan leader of running a vast narcotics network and has threatened potential strikes against narco-terrorists inside Venezuelan territory. Caracas has dismissed the allegations as a ridiculous lie, warning Washington not to launch what Maduro called a crazy war. According to officials familiar with the call, there are no immediate plans for a face-to-face meeting, but analysts say the outreach may be part of Trump's strategy of pairing sharp threats with quiet diplomacy. Secretary of State Marco Rubio, long known for his hardline position on Venezuela and Cuba, reportedly joined the conversation. Meanwhile, the new terrorist designation dramatically expands the administration's options. Beyond fresh sanctions targeting Maduro's personal assets and financial networks, experts say the label could open the door to expanded U.S. military operations, including targeted strikes on government or military sites. Those fears intensified after the U.S. launched Operation Southern Spear in the Caribbean. The Pentagon has now deployed 16,000 troops, advanced F-35 jets, B-2 stealth bombers, and more than a dozen U.S. warships, including the Navy's largest carrier, the USS Gerald Ford, to the region. Sources say President Trump has already been briefed on multiple military options, ranging from precision strikes on government or military sites to potential special operations raids inside Venezuelan territory. Trump has said only that he has made up his mind without giving any details. Maduro has repeatedly denied any role in drug trafficking and even denies the existence of the so-called Cartel de los Soles. He insists the U.S. military buildup is an attempt to overthrow his government using anti-drug operations as cover. Venezuela, for its part, has reinforced its own defenses, with Maduro boasting of deploying 5,000 Russian-made IGLA-S anti-air missiles to counter any American action. With both sides mobilizing, rhetoric intensifying, and diplomatic channels narrowing, analysts warn that even the smallest spark could push the region toward a confrontation neither side claims to want, yet both seem increasingly prepared for.
Subscribe to OneIndia and never miss an update. Download the OneIndia app now.